What's going on, dudes? So today's video is going to be a bit of a different one. Trying to have some fun here today. I don't know, it's Sunday, it's going to be Monday when this goes live. Here we go. Today's video is going to be about me kind of having fun here with the art department of stuff, because I just recently saw this little thing here. Let me pull it up for you guys. I read this on Reddit. Pretty much it is, what is this, freaking a tweet or something? It's something from CG, it looks like, and it says that right here a week ago, they're so proud of their work done by our team realizing episode 9 in our game. Consider working with our great team. Check out our job openings and join the adventure. Wow, that's a beautiful little thing there. And then it says also, the team came together to push our art, events, combat, ability designs, unlock progression, and systems farther than ever to fulfill the fantasy of Rey and Kylo from episode 9. Congratulations to everyone, and see you on the hollow tables. So you can already see from this that CG is just so highly esteemed with their work. They love it. They think this is a beautiful thing. They don't care what we think. They're gonna put out whatever they feel like, and if they love it, it's gonna be great. But if they don't love it, they're probably gonna swap it up. And yeah, you never know. Maybe one of these blue moons will have some fun here with their content, but we'll have to see. So this is a video. I'm gonna go now. After seeing that, we're gonna go review the journey guide characters and seeing their art. Which one's the best, and which ones are the worst? So I'm not even sure. There's a lot of them. I'm going to try to hurry through all this because I'm not sure if I want to bore you guys, but I just want to have some fun here, just look at them. So, I mean, I haven't looked at them in detail for a very, very long time. So you already have these legends. Okay, so this is the first one. This is Rey. You know, she doesn't look that bad, honestly. It's just like straight on, she looks okay, but even then, her face doesn't look like Daisy Ridley as much. Right there, though, the forehead kind of likes to poke out a little bit at you. Not a huge fan of that side view image. Right there is okay. But, like, I don't know. I don't think this is, like, really Daisy Ridley. Everything else looks very detailed. I mean, of course it's going to be detailed. It's one of their Galactic Legends, of course. So, I mean, everything else looks very highly detailed. Her blaster, her holster, lightsaber, I mean, everything really looks pretty cool. Just her face, her forehead. It's like getting the gas treatment, really. We'll go over him in a little bit. I don't like Rey's face as much as I would like to. Everything else about her looks pretty cool, but, you know, Daisy Ridley, she is pretty smoking hot. Why does she not look like her in this game? What's CG going on there? I don't know. Okay, but this next one is Kylo. Kylo looks so badass. He looks so great. I can't really see him. Oh, I can actually. Cool. Usually I couldn't because he's, like, outline or whatever. I'm not sure how I can see him now. Usually, like, blurred out with, like, the holo things. But here, Kylo. Supreme Leader Kylo. I think this is probably the best looking character we have in the game. I'm going to say it right now. This guy looks so cool. Of course, you guys start with his lightsaber. You know, look at that energy just flowing through it. Oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful. The hilt, even you can see some of that hilt action going on. But when you take a deeper look into just like some of the details on his back of his head, his hair, that's some pretty good detail, I would say. You know, it's got some of the curls, the locks. I mean, dang, dude. I mean, it kind of makes me want to go after this look and kind of grow my hair out for this guy and drop the mullet, go for Kylo. I don't know. It looks pretty dang good. And then, of course, you have the scar. The scar is way better than I think than it was on Crew. Way cooler, actually. And just like his face, his demeanor, he's just like ready to F some stuff up. Like, he just frick some stuff up, man. He really does. And you can even see the little image, the little thing on his belt, right? I think that's the First Order tag, or is it Final Order? One of those two. The emblems, right? And then you cannot forget about his helmet, dude. Holy cow, his helmet is so detailed. Really is. If you guys did not know about his ultimate, you can actually, when you pop his ultimate and use his ultimate, he takes it off. And then when his ultimate is done, he puts it back on. So it's pretty cool. I love the detail in his helmet. It just looks so cool. So I think Kylo looks actually, you know, comparing these guys, I think he's gonna be probably the coolest. And what the heck's going on here? I can only see his okay, whatever. Thank you. What the heck was that? Okay. Next stuff here, though. There's a lot to go through, so let's kind of just jump right through some of this stuff. So this is BB-8. You can see here BB-8. He looks pretty fine, I think. I can't really check to see him, but I guess we can just look at him right here. Okay, so BB-8. He's a droid. Droids are not hard to screw up in this game. If you can screw up a droid, you are really crappy at art because they have no facial features. You know, they don't have to have any of these, you know, the shading, I guess you can say. It should be pretty easy. So I think they nailed it on BB-8, honestly. And you can even see some of the glare as you roll him around. looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So BB-8 looks a really good droid. Yoda though, Yoda. So he does not look anything like Yoda from the movies. I mean, he kind of resembles him, but I just don't think. If anything, he resembles the Clone Wars show, and you can actually see a lot of the variations and the resembling from the Clone Wars show into this game. There's a lot of similarities and stuff, so I think he looks pretty dang good. But from the movie Yoda, I don't think he does at all. But from the Clone Wars, I think he looks really, really good. And if I'm going to go off that assumption, I think he looks really good, so let's just move on. This is Thrawn. I've never seen the Rebels. I don't know anything about Thrawn outside of this game, really. I know he's kind of a badass, but I mean, that's about it. But he looks pretty good. You know, you can see his holster. The biggest thing with the details in some of these things I've already just noticed is that their guns, their weapons, look very, very high detailed. And then, of course, their face. They're trying to nail the face and, like, the essence of the character. So he looks pretty cool. Thrawn does look cool. He's been out in the game for a very long time, and, you know, he already is looking so good. He's always looked so good. I don't think they can really do much to make him look better. He's just such a handsome man. And they actually added in, if you guys didn't notice, they actually added in a new animation for Thrawn not too long ago. Looks really good. I like Thrawn. Okay, so next one here is R2. So R2, another droid. You really cannot mess up droids in this game. And just looking at R2, he looks so fine. He looks extremely fine. So I think there's nothing to look at there. Next one is Commander Luke Skywalker. So, yeah, he does not look like Luke too much from the movies. I think they did their best, though. I mean, honestly, in the essence of Luke, I think they did a pretty okay job. I'm not going to hate on this one too much because it is Luke. He's been in the game for a very long time. The ones I'm gonna try to, you know, critique even more so are the ones that are like not even a year old, like the Malaks, Darth Revans, Jedi Revans. I mean, those are over a year old, but like Malaks and Gasses, those two, I think I'm gonna critique a little bit harder. But you know, I think CLS looks pretty good for how old he's been in the game. His lightsaber, of course, is awesome. You know, some of the stuff on his shirt, the pockets. I mean, everything looks pretty good here. And the holster, of course, with his gun. I think this is one of my favorite characters in the game right now. I just love Commander Luke, so that's a great one. Okay, next is, we'll go over some ships as well. This is the Falcon. This is the OG Falcon. I think it looks totally fine. You know, it's a ship. Not really hard to mess up, I don't think. The hardest ones are like the characters, or like the faces and stuff. The droids are not going to be hard. Ships are not going to be hard. So this one looks totally fine. It resembles the Millennium Falcon. How can you mistake this? Very easy, I think. That's an easy one. Okay, Jedi Revan. So, you know what? If you guys want to get a background of me in the KOTOR stuff, I didn't even know who Revan was until after it was released in SWGoH, and then once it was after released in SWGoH, I had to go and I wanted, because I liked the character a lot and how cool he looked. I wanted to play the old KOTOR games because I never played them before. That was like a year ago, so I played them. I loved them. So I really do love Jedi Revan a lot. So you know, looking at him just as is right now. The detail here on all those chest things, the armor, it looks really detailed. You know, I think this is probably one of the nicest looking characters in the game, honestly. It really is. Even his mask, too. Everything about him is just so nice. I really do like this character a lot. The look of him is really beautiful. So, that's him. And then this is Malak. So, I have Malak. He's not 7-star yet. He'll be 20 shards away. So, after this TB, I'll probably have him 7-star. But Malak. So this is the bad guy in the first KOTOR. He looks pretty good, and you know, what's been really cool is to see him like yoink off his little chin thing there, or the guard there, the chin guard, and then rip it off. That'd be pretty cool. But we don't have that as an ability here in the game. But it still looks pretty cool. This does resemble Malak very good. He's like a big, broad-shouldered dude. Like you don't want to mess with him. Like he just. You know, he looks like a little badass there. So I do like Malak a lot. He looks really cool in this game as well. The next one is Padme. So Padme really has something going on with her face, man. Side view looks okay. Straight on does not look okay. Same kind of things happening here with the other one we're going to go into a little bit later is JTR. Those two people I think really did not do a very good job on their faces. The CG did not do a very good job. Everything else here looks totally okay. You know, you can have that never mind, it's kind of flat back there. Never mind, I was going to say that in the booty. No, it's really flat back there. But, you know, everything else looks okay, I guess. Face looks like a potato, I gotta be honest. I love Padme, but the face does not look like her at all. Come on. Come on. Even like the art in like the picture looks way better than the one. Whatever. Okay, Traya. Traya. You know, KOTOR characters had so much detail actually added onto them. So, you know, Traya does not fail at all. And, you know, you see her left sleeve, her hand's like still kind of in there. That's a pretty cool attention to detail. Her hair, her little dreads are looking pretty good. Everything about this character looks so good, actually. I have no issues with this person at all. Traya looks really good. Okay, so now we're on to the IPD, another droid. These guys are not legendaries, but they're in the journey guide, and that's what I want to do today. He looks fine. He's a droid. I'm nothing to say about IPD, man. Holy cow. And then Ki-Adi-Mundi. So Ki-Adi-Mundi, I wish I could just check to see on him, but I can't. This is the best I can get. Actually, no, just actually, I don't even have him unlocked, so I can't. I wish I did. But that's just him right here. I do not have him unlocked, but he looks okay. Again, this is like another Clone Wars themed person from the Clone Wars, from like the movies, or not movies, the TV shows. Bring him in the game. He looks totally fine. You can't really mess him up. You already have pretty much the artwork laid out for you from the Clone Wars TV show, so they can just pretty much copy and paste it over here. And guess what? CG does a great job of copying and pasting things, can I tell you guys? Holy cow. Beautiful stuff, CG. Copying and pasting is your motto. Okay, next one I kind of want to... So this guy's not in the journey guide just yet, but we're going to go talk about him right now. General Skywalker, he has probably one of the worst looking male faces in this game. Hands down. You can even see on his shoulder pad, like the whole Jedi symbol is blurred out too. What the heck is going on there? You know, everything else looks okay, but those two things, his hair is totally beautiful. I love his hair. But his face looks so bad, and the symbol is so blurred out. Like, what is this? This is really a potato. For a legendary character, for an epic confrontation character, this guy is an atrocious monstrosity of a character. He looks really bad. That's all I gotta say about him. So, moving on. Wow, this video is weird, dude. Oh my gosh, why am I doing this video? Next one is Rey, Jedi Training. Same treatment as the Padme treatment, where the face is a total potato. Everything else looks okay. She looks too much of a stick-like, though. She has, like, no meat on her bones. So, maybe they could fix that. I doubt they would, but it is JTR from the best movie ever, The Last Jedi, right, guys? Just kidding. No, it's not. That movie sucks. And so does the whole entire new sequels. There, I said it. Okay. Except for Rose and Kylo. Those are the two guys that really made me watch the whole series because I loved it. Next is Palpatine. So Palpatine, you know, he's been in the game for like what? Since like the first year it's ever been out. He looks fine. You know, there's not as much detail on his whole robes, you know, the shading, the lighting, but it's totally fine. I love this guy. This guy is great. You can even see like his hands, like they're all old. He had like the black on his nails, the polish, dude. It looks perfect. And his eyes, the dark Sith aura. You know, it's beautiful. I love this character. So it looks totally fine. Then we have the Chimera. So the Chimera, again, it's Thrawn's, but you can't see above on the bottom of it, huh? Oh well. He has that cool symbol, right? Yeah, right there you can see in the artwork. He looks totally fine. You know, I've never seen this in the Rebels TV show, but I think it looks totally fine. It resembles the ship. So that's that. Ships are not hard to mess up. This one, you cannot mess up this one either. Same as R2 and BB-8. You just really can't. You mess up on a droid like this, you should be fired from your job. So, you know, you should be fired from your job from after the Galactic Legends event either. So, I mean, whatever it is. Fire some people over there, huh? I guess they already are. So, I'm gonna cool off there. But here we go, 3PO. So you can actually see some of this wiring here in like the chest, not chest, the stomach area. It looks pretty fine. I'm not sure what 3PO and era this is from though. I'm not that nerdy. I really am not. He does have his silver little leg there on his right side. I don't know which 3PO. This might be from, gosh, is it the OG trilogy? I don't know. I forget. He looks totally fine though. That's the main part there. Next up is Han Solo. Can we just appreciate the artwork right there on the Han Solo? That really does look very good. But when we come into here, so the face, yeah, it's a bit off, but you gotta keep in mind this has been out since day one, kind of like Palpatine, right? He looks fine. Getting over his face, you know, the side view looks totally good too. His stance looks really good, like a Han Solo kind of like. You know, he's so chill, relaxed. You know, that's pretty cool. His blaster, of course, is really nice and dope. His belt, He looks just so good. I love that the art on this guy. Very similar to the CLS. I think those two guys got really a great treatment for, you know, for how old they are. They were ahead of their time, really, in the art, man, for those two characters, for sure. The next one here is Chewie. So Chewie is kind of, how old is Chewie? A couple years old now? Kind of like around 3PO's time, so, you know, he's totally good as well. The fur, so I was looking at the fur from Chewie, from the Wookiees, and also the Ewoks. And the Ewoks have some really bad looking fur on them, but this guy for Chewie, you can see a lot more of the layers on the fur. Like, you can see some in here that the fur looks pretty nice, and then it comes down here, it looks really nice as well. Like the whole thing coming around his little satchel, I mean, that looks really good and detailed. His blaster, dude, it looks so good. And, you know, even the face, it's really hard to mess up a Wookiee's face, especially Chewie. So I think this is a really good artwork character. The art is really good here, so good stuff, CG. Keep it up. We need some more Chewies. More Wookiees. Even Ewoks, I would take Ewoks, but I would love more Wookiees. Give us some more Wookiees. Give us some more Kiadi-Mooney synergies, man. That would be awesome. Beautiful stuff, huh? Okay, next is Darth Revan. So Darth Revan, he has a little bit of a head, you know, tilting downwards, so you can't really see too much of his whole face because he has a mask on, of course, but even more so of that. But he looks totally fine. You know, his other counterparts is Jedi Revan. These guys look beautiful. You can't mess these ones up either. I mean, for one, they have a mask. They have really little to no, you know, hard artwork you have to do on like their capes. You know, even their bottom dress, whatever, their robes. It looks so good. I really do like this character. Maybe I think there's something about, you know, these guys are like you can buy these characters or something like the Hasbro, the SWGoH stuff. Like they have merchandise for you can buy these. I think that you can actually buy the saber as well on the same thing, which I would like to get. That'd be pretty nice. But he looks totally fine. Darth Revan is like a really good character, huh? Next up is General Kenobi. He's been out for a long time as well. So this is, of course, the Clone Wars TV show, Kenobi, I would assume. I've watched a little bit of it, not too much, but he looks spot on to that. And the one thing I'm noticing here, you can actually see this symbol on the Jedi on his shoulder way more than you can see it on Anakin, the General Skywalker. So, like, looking at him, and you can even see some, like, the glare and the glossiness of, like, the chest. That's really good detail there. His beard, his hair, everything looks perfect here. This is a perfect character, I would say. Very good. And then you coming up, we just already saw him, but you know the Jedi symbol. You can like, why can you hardly see it? It's like all blurry. Like what's going on? His face is just bad. So I think General Skywalker is probably one of the worst looking characters for art in this game. And then we have Rebel Officer Leia Organa, huh? She looks totally good as well. I think the vest looks really nice on her. Everything looks pretty nice as well. Her blaster is very cool. Her hair. I think this is a very good. You know, look on this Leia and take on Leia. The Rolo, of course, the Hoth Leia. The last one here I'm going to go over for today is Wat Tambor. So Wat Tambor, didn't even know about this guy until he was in the game. I didn't even know he was in the new, or not the new, but the prequels, episodes 2 and 3, I guess, right? Didn't even know he's a guy until he was in SWGoH. This guy looks really cool. I want to do a video just chatting about Wat in particular with Thrawn and how those two are just so good and they're beautiful people. I love them. But you know, Wat's art looks totally fine as well. You know, he's relatively new. You can already see as I'm scrolling around, you can see some of that the little lighting coming off, bouncing off him. It looks pretty nice. His armor or whatever, his chest, whatever you want to call that. He looks totally cool. So, you know, that was about it for the video, I guess. I know it's been going on for a little while now, but, you know, I think that it was totally worth doing this. As cringy as that might have been for you guys to watch and how lame it was, but I really had to do something like this because CG is so proud of their work. They are so proud. So I had to put them in their place, man. I gotta show them up. Yeah, their art on Rey, the face is really messed up. It's really janky. Everything else looks okay. Kylo's is beautiful. So if they want to have some high esteem for themselves, put it onto Kylo and not for Rey. Rey really is bad and trashy. Kylo's is pretty nice though. And then, you know, Gas, probably I'm gonna say it right now, he's probably the worst looking character in this game. Cup is 10 times better than him. So much better looking than that guy. Everything else, it's either mediocre, average, or really good. I think that Chewie was really good. The droids look, the detail on the droids is pretty nice. The Revans were very good. GK, I think, was a very nice highlight there. He was a very good looking character. The girls, though, if you wanted to have a takeaway from the art in this game, the females have a really hard time nailing them. I feel like they don't understand what a woman's face looks like. I don't know. JTR, Padme, what the heck's going on there, CG? But that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this somehow, I don't know if you enjoy this at all or not. I don't know. But this is a fun video I want to do on a Sunday, which will be on Monday for you guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, share it around. And if you guys are new here to the channel, feel free to sub. I don't always do these weird videos. I like to do some more informative videos, helping you guys get better at the game. And I want to branch out, do some more stuff like the Lego game, maybe some more Call of Duty stuff. I like playing Call of Duty right now. We'll have to see. But thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, I'll see you later. Peace out.